We are currently in Bacoor, Cavite, just south of Manila in the Philippines. And we're headed out on a little road trip, my friends. We're headed over to Tagaytay. Now, Tagaytay is sort of up in the mountains. It's overlooking the Taal Volcano. Did I say that right, Dong? How do you say Taal?
Taal.
Taal.
Lake Bacoor.
Lake Bacoor, Taal Volcano. And we're gonna go check that out because I've never been to Tagaytay. And it's a lot cooler up in Tagaytay because we're at, what is it, about 5,000 feet elevation. It's up in the mountains. And we're gonna go check this out, do a little sightseeing, and check out the scene there. But right now we're fighting traffic, as you can see here in the background, my friends. Just trying to get out of Bacoor. Today is a Saturday, so it's a little bit extra busy. But hey, it's a beautiful day. The weather is absolutely beautiful here in the Philippines. It has turned hot.
Yep.
A few weeks ago, we went from being San Diego weather to this is Miami. I mean, it's hot, but we love it. We love it, but we're looking forward to going up to Tagaytay to check out a little bit of cooler temperatures. So I'm rolling strong right now. I got my man Dong on the wheel here. So let me flip you around. I got my man Dong rolling strong on the wheel. Say hello, Dong.
Hello.
All right, so I got Dong driving. I got my younger brother Ty up in the mix right now.
What's up?
Imported his ass straight in from the backwoods of Georgia in America.
Right.
Welcome to the Philippines, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
That's right. All right, so he's here. I got the beautiful, beautiful Fatima. And we're rolling with the Force G. He's rolling strong, folks. So you know what? I want to thank everybody for joining me. And today I'm shooting on the DJI Osmo Pocket. 4K, 24 frames per second. The audio is probably going to be horrible because the onboard mic is not good, but we're waiting on DJI to release the adapter where we can connect some external microphones to this guy because the stabilization is excellent. But today's little adventure tour is going to be shot solely on the DJI Osmo Pocket for all my folks out there concerned with the videography and what cameras we're using. I do have it on a PGY Tech mount and connected to the iPhone, so I've got a bigger screen. That's what we're going to shoot on today. And we'll take you on this little adventure, my friends, to Tagaytay overlooking Taal Volcano.
The owner.
Yeah, we're looking at a lot of owner types. They call them owners, or like the homemade Jeeps over here. And we have passed several showrooms with several, well, that's using the same adjective twice. Let me rephrase that. We have passed several showrooms with numerous owners available. I even saw some look like they were four-wheel drive back there. When we get time, we're going to take a tour of one of these owner lots, and basically they're like the Jeeps. They make homemade from scratch, and I want to check them out and show you that. But right now we're sitting in traffic, so thanks for joining me, my friends. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, go down to the bottom right hand corner of your screen, click that overstay road sign, and get on board, and I would certainly appreciate it. All right, folks, next stop, there's a nice brand new four-door Jeep right there. Okay, so next stop is Tagaytay. All right, my friends, we're pulling into a place called Leslie's, which is, I mean, it's a Saturday, so it's crowded as hell. I mean, everybody from Manila is doing the same thing we're doing. We got the windows down now. It's cooler up here, obviously. I mean, we're up in the mountains, so it's a lot cooler than where we just came from. mean, where we just came from in Bacoor, it's just balls hot. I mean, it's goddamn Africa hot. And you come up here and it is nice. This is like San Diego weather. You could be wearing a suit up here and not be sweating. But my man Dong said this place called Leslie's here is good to go, but apparently he's right, because it is a popular place with not a whole lot of parking. It's a popular spot. Folks, so we're rolling into Leslie's, and we are right here in Tagaytay. Everybody's ears are popping because we're up in elevation. Got the beautiful Fatima right here. Look at that booty, my goodness. All right, so we rolling here. And folks, I think this place is gonna be too cool. Leslie's Forest Garden Restaurant. Can we get a Nipa hut? How much is the Nipa hut? Yeah, we try to get a Nipa hut, man. All right, so they got the option for the Nipa hut, my friends. Now here's a look around Leslie's. Oh my goodness. Wow, it's too cool. But we gotta go check out the view first. Got a nice bar. There's a Nipa hut. You wanna check it out? All right, we're gonna check out the Nipa hut first.
Other one?
Well, let's check it out first. I tell you what though, man. I want to walk through the restaurant. I want to walk that way. Yeah.
Yeah, we did the same.
All right, so, baby, you go with Don. All right, folks. So me and my brother gonna walk through the restaurant here.
Gotta get a good look.
Gotta take a good look around at Leslie's, and it is packed out. And folks, today is a Saturday, so you know it should be packed out. How are you, my friend? Oh my goodness, and we got folks playing instruments back here, my friends. This place is too cool. And I'm just kind of taking a look around at the food that they've got on the tables here, and the food is looking delicious. But take a look over there. I know it's a little backlit, but this guy's got a cello. Got a cello, a couple of guitars over there. Too cool. We got to get them over there to our table, but we may end up getting a Nipa hut. But here we go. So that's a walk. That's a look through, a walk through the restaurant.
Look at that view.
Oh my God, folks. Let's check out this view up here first. Oh my goodness. Now my friends, I don't know if this little camera is gonna do this justice, but I want you to check out this view from up here. This is some kind of beautiful, it's an absolutely just wonderful sunny day. And if I had to pick a Nipa hut, I would pick this guy right here. It's over on the cliff, but I don't know if my old lady would be cool with that. I think me and Forrest G gonna want to pick that Nipa hut right there.
That's the volcano. That's the volcano right there? Yeah. Yes.
All right, so just another look around. Hey, how you doing, baby? You okay? You want to get in that Nipa hut right there, right on the cliff? Right there. Yeah, sure. I don't even know if we can get down there. No, just have a seat till we figure it out. All right, folks. I'm gonna take a walk down through here. And I'm not even sure what these stairs have to offer down here. So let me switch over to a first-person view. There we go, so I can show you the stairs that we're going down. Beautiful. And hopefully you're getting this audio, and hopefully the footage is smooth, because I'm shooting on this DJI Osmo Pocket. So basically it's just another dining room right here. And there's a CR down there, so you can eat down here. But we may try to get one of these Nipa huts. I'm not sure. But we're going back up. Get it back to the tilt locks. And so like over here you got a couple little secluded booths over here. There's all kind of little options. Perfect photo ops. That's absolutely beautiful. Folks, this place is beautiful. Again, coming to you from a place called Leslie's up in Tagaytay. Here in the Philippines, it took us about an hour and a half to get here from Bacoor, but only because it's a Saturday and the traffic, I mean, it was just horrendous. Everybody comes down here on the weekends from Manila. You can see why. So it's not gonna happen today because I got the old lady and the baby with me. But we will, my brother and I, we will take you guys out on the boat over to the volcano and do that little trip over there. That's gonna be awesome. But just a beautiful view here from, I mean, what else, what more can you say, folks, from this little overlook here in Tagaytay in the Philippines. Let me get with my folks here and see if we're gonna get a table or what we're gonna do. So I think I want to come back on a Monday. I probably want to come back on a Monday when there's nobody here so we can pick and choose our table. That's probably the best way to do it.
You been below?
Yeah, like too crowded.
Yeah, there's no problem. There's no... Below for it.
Yeah, go check it out, see if we can get that What do you think, man? Is this a good spot, or is there a better spot to check it out, or is this the best?
There's some many places that you want to go.
Is there more of like a local spot?
Yeah.
Local spot?
Yes. Over
Let's try
there.
that. Let's play some around. Let's see like a local.
Yeah.
Folks, this place is beautiful, but it's crowded. So I talked to my man Dong. I said, "Yo, man, let's find a little more local spot." I mean, we're hanging with the rich crowd here, and it's crowded as hell. So I said, "Dude, let's find us a little local spot, you know, like a little sorry store overlooking this same view." And he said he knows a couple more spots. So we're gonna displace out of here due to crowds, and we're gonna go check out a little more local spot. Now folks, I don't recommend you come to Tagaytay on a Saturday. This is a tourist town. Everybody from Manila makes a short drive down here, and it is crowded. If I was going to come to Tagaytay, I'd probably come on a Monday.
Yes.
Nobody else.
Yeah, nobody else is around, and this place is wonderful. The food that I saw on the table looked, I mean, it looked awesome. So Leslie's restaurant, I didn't taste the food, but based on the view, the experience, and the appearance, presentation of the food, I'd say it's a pretty good place to eat, and so would about like 300 other people that are up in there. So
Right, they wouldn't be there.
they wouldn't be there if it wasn't good food. So Leslie's is definitely an option, and we will check out Leslie's later, but it was just too crowded for my taste for today. and we're going to try to find something a little less crowded, a little more local, and just show you guys another spot here. But again, a Saturday is a crowded day in Tagaytay, my friends. There's a buffet every Saturday and Sunday at this RSM place, Lutong Bahai. But pretty much, folks, every one of these places off to the left, there's a yellow cab, Fire Lake Grill. Every one of these places, there is no parking. Just so you're warned. I mean, it's easy driving distance from Manila, and so naturally, it's going to be a weekend hangout for a lot of folks up in the city. And we gotta love, folks, is these trees. You know, I love coconut trees. I love looking at palm trees. But when you come up into the mountainous areas and you see these fir trees, pine trees, whatever the hell they call them, shit, I'm not a goddamn tree expert, but they look beautiful. If you had some snow on them, you'd think it was Christmas right now. Okay, now there's Jerry's Restaurant and Bar, which Jerry's has always got good food, my friends. But Jerry's a little bit more expensive than local prices. Probably the reason it's not packed out right now. There you got Josephine Restaurant. And folks, look at that Ferris wheel. That is probably a ride with a view right there. We got some amusement park rides here, and so this is the Sky Ranch. Folks, we've been riding and looking. There's a place back there with some horses. Places all along here, but again, it's a Saturday every place. I mean, we've driven for 10 minutes, 15 minutes in this direction, and everything is full. I mean, literally everything is full. Look at all those bananas and pineapples. So we thought we were gonna drive out of the traffic and find a place a little bit less crowded, and it's not happening. And folks, we're driving along here, and you got different carts, people selling puppies on the side of the road. Got little cute puppies here. Looks like those are just a Heinz 57s. All right, my friends, so we found a place here. It's called the Viewpoint Inn. And there's actually appears to be some tables available, so we're gonna check this out. Yeah, so we can walk through here, my friends. It's the Viewpoint Inn. We just drive a ways, but I guess the rooms are right here. So you got some little rooms right there, pretty cool. Let me just walk over here in case this is the rooms. I'll just give you a look around from the view, and I'll ask these people. I may be over here messing around with somebody's house, but look at that view right there. Oh my goodness, what a view. And the restaurant's back this way, so we'll go follow the beautiful Fatima and Forest G and see if we can figure out how to get to the restaurant. And maybe these are the rooms over here, I don't know. There's a nice cool breeze going on up here, folks. The sun is still beating down, so it's still a nice warm day. But just check this out. And folks, check out these trees. You gotta love these trees right here, my friends. It's so beautiful. I hope the video comes out good where you can see these trees. Beautiful. And this place has unlimited rice, and I know my wife is so excited about that because when you come to the Philippines, there ain't much that's free. So when you put up a sign up that says unlimited rice, Filipinos love it. They love that they can get only rice. Alright, looks like we got Wi-Fi up here. Check out this view. Just kind of looking back to the left to see all the action. But this is still absolutely beautiful. Hello, my friend. How are you? Where's your best table, man, with the best view?
View.
All right, we'll follow you, man. Got a table for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.5.
5.
Well, 4 and 1 baby. Yeah, folks, what we're starting out with, that coconut because I saw the coconuts over on these folks' table, and then that's what we're going with. And then the sky's the limit on the food. They got a wide selection right here. I'll let the old lady think about that, but the food, or excuse me, those coconuts just look wonderful. Here's a look around this little spot. Wow. Hey, this is too cool of a place, and we just stumbled onto it because everything back there in the main mix is just too crowded. On a Saturday, it's way too crowded. So when you come in, like if you're coming up the mountain, we took a right, and we drove, we're probably 20 minutes over to the right, and the places here are still crowded. So either come on a Monday or a Tuesday. But so far, this little spot that we stumbled onto is perfect. Got coconuts on the way, and then we'll check out the food, give you a objective evaluation on the food. And that right there is what we're looking at. And this little spot on top, it's open. We were gonna sit right there, but there's too much glass. It's open, but I recommend they take that glass out because people, when they come check out views like this, they don't want glass. They don't want to look through glass. So this is a cool little spot, basically just right here on the side of this hill. And you can just, you can just see for miles. See that little house? I don't know if you can see that little house down there. There's a couple of houses right there, right in the middle of nowhere. You don't even see a road or a trail or a path or anything going in there. Got some more over here. All right, my friend.
Anilo is just near here.
Well, we're in Tagaytay right now.
Okay, so folks, fresh coconuts right here.
Monday
And the way they chop these guys up, they chop them up. They chop them up where you can drink out of them. And then when you get done drinking, they got you a spoon right there embedded. So you can eat the meat out of that coconut. I'm looking forward to it. But let me tell you what we're thinking about getting. I'm thinking about, now the Bulalo in this area is very popular. Like when you drive by any of the restaurants, they're advertising Bulalo. And what my man Dong was saying was that the beef industry, there's a lot of beef being sold here. So you'll see a lot of places that have Bulalo. It's basically beef soup. So we're going to go with that, and we're going to go to Kare Kare. And it serves like 3 to 4 packs. So between that, 2 big bowls of soup, that's going to feed 4 of us. I think that's what we're going to go with. All right, my friends, check out this coconut right here. I'm going to try to open it up without... Look at all that juice right there. Let me just get a sip of this. Oh yeah, that's fresh. And typically, what my game is, I usually drop a shot of Captain Morgan's rum down in there, and that is like the best drink. It's an excellent idea. You drop a shot of rum down in there, but I prefer Captain Morgan's with a fresh coconut. You can do the old Captain, but Captain Morgan's the way to go. Or the Don Papa. You could go with the Don Papa here. It would be absolutely delicious. Alright, so we're going to order the food, and we're going to see what this Kare Kare and this Bulalo turns out to be. Alright, my friends, we got the food coming in here. Oh my goodness, look at that.
It's a bulalo.
That's the Bulalo. Oh, and the Kare Kare coming in there. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. That's delicious right there, my friends. That beef bulalo, again, popular dish up here in Tagaytay. You know, every restaurant I saw, like I said, it had advertising bulalo. But the Kare Kare, it's like in a peanut puree. It is like candy. I mean, I love it. It's just outstanding. So we're fixing to chow down here, my friends. I'll let you know the taste on both of these dishes. All right, folks. Here's the aftermath right here. So we're gonna have 4 coconuts, 2 big bowls, 4 rice. All that comes in 1,200 pesos, which is 24 bucks. So $24. And folks, the food was great. The food was delicious. We stumbled onto a little gym right here, and luckily was able to get a table. And just check out this view one more time. And we're going to show you the front of this place so you know where to come to. But hey, we had a great time here. Had a great time. They got some music going on. They actually got some rooms right here for rent. And I didn't inquire about the rates on these rooms, but looks like you got 2 floors, and obviously the best view is going to probably be up in that room right there. It's a nice little spot, and you can go up to the top for some viewing. But right here. Alright folks, we're here looking at metal detectors, ground penetrating radar, because we're going treasure hunting.
Actually, yung galing kaming airport din, na pumunta kami diretso dito.
Alright folks, I want to thank you for joining me on this little trip down to Tagaytay City. Beautiful. It was a beautiful day in the Philippines. I mean, and a beautiful day to be alive. Sitting there looking at that volcano, it was just magical. So I want to thank my man Dong for taking us down there, showing us around, and thank my brother Ty for doing the editing and some of the videography on this video to bring you guys a much better product. So I'm gonna drink a few beers and call it a night, my friends. If you're not a subscriber, bottom right hand corner of your screen, hit that overstay road sign. Become a subscriber. Love to have you on board. It's time for me to go drink some beers. Peace out, my friends.